Sniffly nose. Right, I'll put that water there. Just going to clear my nose. Just going to mute the microphone to spare you. Who's your good gal? Who's my good gal? Who's my good gal? Oh, who's getting tickled? Who's getting tickled? Yes, you are. You're getting tickled. You're getting tickled. You're getting tickled. Yes. Who's your good gal? Who's getting tickled? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh. Oh, yeah, what's that bum? Yes, you get butt rubs. Yes, you are. Who's a good gal? Huh? Who's a good gal? Who's over there? Where's your owl? Right. Oh, bear with me just one moment, folks. I can see that I've gone live. Hi there, and welcome to your Thursday morning. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in the world and whatever it is you find yourself doing. So, let me just open the volume. Hang on. Yes, cool. The volume's correct. I've got some music ready to play, but I'll get it going when I'm in Kerbal. Yeah, I'm good, Theo. I hope you're well. Hi there. And thank you, Mackie, and The Way of the Goat, and Random Tree of Life, and Tart Trojan. Thank you, all of you. That's very kind. Thank you, folks. So what's happening now? It's the second week of work on the latest YouTube project, and so I just realised my underpants are in the stream. Hang on. Sorry. My clothes drying rack was at the edge of the stream there. So yes, it's the second week of work on the latest bullshittery for YouTube, which is Space Engineers Bullshittery Part 3. So far so good. I've managed to cut the video more or less to completion. The final few scenes are a bit, I'm not so sure about them. And I've started the text and the animation work. So I've only really got, well, I'm about 1 minute and 5 seconds out of 10. It'll take me about a day for each minute of the text and the animation keyframing. So, yeah, it's still like at least 9 days, remaining to go through just all this keyframing. Unfortunately, that is often just the way it goes. Although, that being said, Space Engineers is a bit more forgiving when it comes to the keyframing due to the color contrast between the environment and the players. So I can do quite a lot of automated tracking, which is nice. Something like Gang Beasts, for example, was impossible. But something like Space Engineers with astronauts that are space engineers that are wearing glowing lights that can be tracked, much easier. So, yeah. So I'm just cracking on as best I can, and we'll be continuing that effort in about a couple of hours, as per usual. Thank you, Nybrot. Thank you very much, Nye. Thank you sincerely. So, yeah, that's the plan. As for this morning, I'm just going to do a bit of Kerbal Space Program, where I'm going to be trying to land something on the moon, a big 5-ton lander that is going to form the core of a space station. Do you still call it a space station if it's on the moon? I guess a moon base would be, yeah, it's a moon base. Thank you, Pan Bunny. Thank you very much, Pan Bunny. This young lady, she's already gone for a walk where she's run through the leaves in the park, so she should be sufficiently tired that she should probably flop down on the radiator behind the sofa and have a nice nap before this afternoon. Yeah, so just the usual routine, really. But I hope everyone's okay. Right, bear with me. So let's drop into Kerbal, resume save game, go to Sexy Egg, which is the name of the save game that I'm doing. You get mad playing Pokemon to get the last 28 Mons. Are they called Mons? Do you abbreviate them Mons? Sounds kind of weird. Good luck to you, Walla Lord, collecting the 28 Mons. Anyway, so, right. Okay, so let me get the... Wait, I've muted the game, haven't I? Turn that up. Right. Oh, might be a bit. No, I think we're fine. So, for those who are not familiar with Kerbal Space Program, I do this every time. We're basically NASA. We're NASA for the Kerbals. So the tiny green googly-eyed aliens which are also trying to do the same things as NASA, such as moon landings and satellites and all that, launching stuff into space, getting it into orbit, and going and exploring other planets, strange new worlds, and all that jazz. So it's all very realistic, as in it's rocketry. You can't just stick your rocket in the air and fly it in one straight line towards, say, Pluto. You've got to orbit and then calculate trajectories and sort of, do slingshot maneuvers, as in... it's all very... trying to find the right word for it. It's a sim, really, isn't it? It's a rocketry sim, as opposed to, just like an arcade type space game. Thank you, Shining, and Xavier. Thank you very much, both of you. So our current mission is to build a new surface outpost on the moon, which is fairly easy to land on, but landing something heavy might be tricky. So, conduct orbital survey of the moon. That's different. Explore the moon. So docking on or around the moon is a stepping stone. So dock 2 vessels on or around the moon. So that will be completed when we send something like a second thing to dock with the moon base. Plant flag, we can of course do that. And get science data from the surface. Good, so we've got at least 3 missions that we can complete by flying to the moon. So, let's have a look then. So, here's Kerbin. The white lines represent a few different missions that are in progress. They're all drones currently. They're all satellites. For example, this is our version of Sputnik. So our first ever low-orbit basic probe. It's just a metal box with a communitron on it, as you can see. It's even got the dome of Sputnik. It's just got some pressure readings and temperature gauges and all that jazz. It's just a line-of-sight communication satellite. But yeah, so let's go back to mission control. Do I think ESA is quite competent? I'm not familiar with ESA, sorry. ESA? Oh, is that like... I'm not familiar with it, I'm afraid. Sorry, I'm not familiar with it, Lord of Rawn. Anyway, so to the VAB. So our mission is to fly to the moon, as opposed to just get into simple orbit, and we've got to get... Oh, the European Space Agency. Sorry, I thought you meant the Employment and Support Allowance, so welfare in the UK. Okay, no, I'm not familiar with it. With the European Space Agency. Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Kerbal Space Program has just crashed. What the fuck? Hang on a minute. Thank you, Locaville. Thank you very much, Locaville. Hang on just a second. Okay. Sorry, just reloading the game. How strange. She's settling down for a nap. Thank you, Merc. Thank you very much, Merc. Right. Good morning, Valen. Good morning indeed. Okay, sorry, while it's just loading, do you mind if I just run and pour this coffee? I've just got some coffee brewing in the kitchen. Back in a second. What do you want, gorgeous? Right, okay. Oh. Yeah, she's okay. She's just resting. Hi there. I love Obi-Wan. Yeah, she's just chilling. She's good. Right, hang on, let me just pop the music on then. So yeah, so I'm just going to chill, just play some Kerbal. No real plan beyond that. Oh, not that track, let's do this one. World of Sleepers, yeah. Okay, check the volume. Okay. Right, also, Twitch appear to have changed the dashboard and it's confused the fuck out of me. I opened it up earlier, I was like, what? Thank you, Sleepy. Thank you very much, Sleepy. And it's also turned down the game just a little bit. That's a bit too loud. Right, so let's go to the VAB, and hopefully it won't crash this time. Here we go. Right, so here we are. The vehicle assembly building is where we're going to load the lunar moon base. Here we go. So, yes, just before I went to bed, I do play just a little bit after the stream, just before bed. I took a small rover with wheels, and I drove around the space complex in order to just get about 30 units of science, or whatever it was, in order to unlock something on the tech tree. I was going to hold out for mining, but apparently I need to upgrade the actual research, the R&D lab, which I can't afford. So, instead... Hang on. Just do that. Put that there. So instead, I managed to unlock the the viewing deck. So the what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? It's the I don't know what it's called. This pilot seat, effectively, just larger, so that we can use it aboard the moon base itself. So this is going to be the module that's going to land. So this thing is what we're actually delivering to the moon. It weighs about 6.5 tons in its current configuration, which is a bit Cupola, sorry. Clampatron. So the PPD-12 Cupola module. Alright. Thank you, Smirist. Thank you very much. And Prime. Thank you, Prime. Inside here... Oh, yeah, I was playing with this earlier. So this is some sort of fairing. Like a permanent fairing that I can open and close and store the scientific instruments, which is quite interesting, I think. So in there we've got some pressure readings, some temperature, some batteries. Yeah. So the Science Junior as well. Do we need to store anything else? The solar panels can sit outside because we're all good. Yeah, they're here. Oh, yes, we need to shimmy those down because that's not going to work. Right, pop that there. So, yeah, I think this is it. This is what we're going to send. Now, the mission requires have a facility to support at least 5 Kerbals, have a research lab, that's what this is, maintain stability for 10 seconds, so that just means be stationary, and land the outpost. So, and an antenna, which it does have, a docking port, which it does have, and make sure it can generate power, which it can. Right, so this is what we're going to launch. Retract the legs, close the shield, the service bay even, sorry, and then let's get it upright. Thank you, Foxy Creed. Thank you very much, Foxy. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Okay. So, this is going to be the head of the rocket that's going to land on the moon. We need to stick some engines on the sucker and then try to calculate the delta V. Well, look at the delta V. It'll calculate it for me. Right. Aerodynamics. Where's that big... So, protective nose cone. So, despite the size of this, it's actually very lightweight. So, 0.2 tons, giving me a bit of an aerodynamic nose cone for the initial ascent. And then we'll just break it off afterwards because it's sitting on a dock. Yeah, it's sitting on a docking port that I can just detach. Right. Those legs are at a weird angle. Are they? Oh, yes, sorry. They are at a weird angle. Yes. It shouldn't matter. It should remain stable on the moon. It's just that the reason for that is that when I opened the service bay, the doors were scraping against the ground if I don't. So, should be fine. Should be fine. We'll be alright. Well, would it be fine? Yeah, it'll be fine. Just so long as I don't move the damn... Yeah, I don't wiggle the research bay too much. Do I have fairings unlocked? I do. I do indeed. The big fairing as well, hopefully, Cheese. But it should be fine. We can just break this off in a minute. And it's super lightweight anyway. Why did you put the solar panels vertically and not horizontally? Well, they're going to be on the back of the research vessel. So like that. Facing the sun. Should be alright. We'll be fine. Okay, so retract that. So let's build the rocket itself now. So, let's go down here. And what's the current center of mass? Bear in mind that, does this thing have... Yes, it has monopropellant. It does have a reaction wheel, so it's got a series of electric motor-powered wheels that are generating torque, so it can spin. However, its center of mass is quite far down. Okay, I'm not going to put a reaction wheel on it because I think we'll be okay. So, let's go with... So I'm just thinking. What's that, sorry? Standard rotor. Oh, this is all for like, yeah, robotics and shit. I should get into that at some point. It looks fun. Right, so decouplers. So let's get a big decoupler. So a T6, T37, smaller. T25 decoupler. And then we'll put a few struts to hold them together just in case. So, put struts. We'll put 4. So the struts are just, they'll break off quickly, but they're just a way to sort of hold on. Is that correct? It stops wobbling, basically. Yeah, it's fine. So they'll break off, it's all okay. So that decoupler, beneath that we're going to put a... That's too big. I wish these were different colours. Makes it very hard to tell which... Oh, hang on. I can do it myself? No, it's not correct. Too big. Just going to turn the music up a notch. It's a bit quiet for me. Okay. Thank you, Fire35. Thank you very much, Fire. Sorry, what am I after? I'm sorry. It's not that. It's not that. Here, there we go. So that's the size I want. So I see I've managed to paint it a different colour. That's why it's confused me. No? Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Right. Thank you, Not Pasted. Thank you very much, Not Pasted. So we're going to give it some Thud engines, Thud engines, 3 of them, mounted here. So this gives me, to push something that's about 6.5 tons, I've got 1,000, nope, wait, check the vacuum. 1,658 units of Delta V. So that should be, oh shit, I'm trying to remember. So it's about 200 to slow down, and then I think it was about 500. So we probably need about 800 Delta V, so to change in velocity by 800 in order to land. So we've got more than enough. So this will be part. This engine will probably be part of the burn to get to the moon as well. This is going to be an insane weight and cost project, isn't it? Possibly social, but then bear in mind that this is a moon base. So you know, if there ever was to be an expense, it would be in a moon base. Okay. Oh no, I've just played it quite a bit, Bajorn. I used to play Kerbal a few years ago, like 2017, I'm going to say. I don't know if that's correct. But a lot has changed. Holy shit. A lot has changed. And I'm not very good anyway. I'm just sort of muddling through it. Anyway, so that's going to be the final engine with the third. So, sorry. We've calculated that this, in a vacuum, should be more than enough to intercept, well, partially intercept with the moon, slow down, lower our orbit, and land. All of this should be fine. So, we're going to need the remaining Delta V for the moon intercept, so to speed up to meet the moon, and then finally the engine to get off the ground, effectively. So, let's now plan that. So, this also needs to be a vacuum engine. So, Delta V in a vacuum is the plan. So, let's get... is that too big? Let's just try the same sized one and see what it says. So, if I were to use a Terrier engine... that's not correct, sorry, bear with me. These are activating separately. Oh, no, wait, sorry, they're all using the same fuel source, because I didn't put a decoupler. Whoops. Bear with me. So, a T18 decoupler. T12 decoupler, sorry. No. 25. Okay. And then just repeat that engine. We can experiment, it's all good. Okay, and then Terrier. So this is just an efficient vacuum engine. Well, they both are, aren't they? So 1,658 Delta V versus 1,117. Its thrust to weight ratio is not enough to push the vessel. It would be fine if it's in the vacuum, but as in if it's falling, it won't be enough to slow its descent. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. Where's my phone? Can I just run some calculator? I'm just trying to do this from memory. I should have. I've chucked out the post-it notes. That was stupid. I should have put this all down. So hang on. It's the calendar. There we go. So So call it about 3,000 delta V plus 800 plus, let's call it 400 for the slowdown and then 500 for the landing. So I need 4,000, let's call it 5,000 delta V in total to do this safely. Right. Thank you, Kinzadra. Thank you very much, Kinzadra. Thank you. So, 500 plus 300 for the intercept and 800. So, we need an... Oh, good. So, we got more than this. Holy shit. So, screw the Terrier. So this amount of delta V that I've got here, I'll be switching to this engine on the Ascent, and the Terrier won't be good enough for that. Thank you, Spell Society. Thank you very much, Spell. Thank you, sir. In which case... Am I doing this backwards, then? It's okay. This is only the first part of the station, SIP. More will come later. Yeah, don't worry. We'll be sending additional stuff. We're not going to send the whole base in one piece. There'll be additional pieces. Let me just. So, what's that post-it note? Sorry, you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm just trying to figure this out in my head. So 1658 that. So what happens if instead of doing the huge engine, if we stage it a little differently? If we take something thinner. Hang on. Damn it! I wish these were like sorted. But can I sort these by size? Name, mass. Ah. Hey, there we go. So that's the big one. Where's the dinky one? Yeah, that's what I wanted. So what if we did this instead? 981. Bear in mind, this is just for the landing, so that would be for the intercepts. And do the big one. Where's the decoupler? It's still on the bottom of that. Hang on. Okay, and then this bigger tank, what would I use? I guess it would still be Thud engines. Don't use a spark. I mean, what if we just use a swivel? So 900. So 1,213. If I used a Terrier, 1,000. Ah. Okay, so the Terrier would be better, but there's a good chance that this will still be... No, that would be the atmosphere. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Okay. Let's pop that there instead. So, sorry, what I've just done there is that I think I've made the staging a bit more efficient. I think. So the craft is getting lighter after this point when we switch to the Thuds. What if I reduce the thrust? Would it give me additional delta V? No, it wouldn't. Okay. So 2,300. Where's my phone again? So 500 plus 300 plus 800. Right. So 1,600. Good. So this is it. So by the time we switch to this engine, we will be fully in a vacuum. We'll be okay. So what do we need now? So we need the 3,000. So we need about 3,000 more delta V. Okay, so all of this remains Okay, so about 3,000 more delta V ish within an atmosphere. So this will be the Ascent.
You still suck at building rockets.
Oh, shut up, SWAT Knight. Bugger off. How you doing, man? You alright?
Yeah, hello. It's every time I just see, it's like, oh, Womble streaming. I wonder if he forgot to mute himself again in TeamSpeak. Yes. And here I am.
No, I don't want. Well, I try not to mute myself because I want, if someone wants my attention, they can come and get me. How you doing?
Lovely.
You okay?
I'm doing fine. I'm here with beer number 5.
Beer? Why do you still drink? It's like midday.
Yeah, the craft beer advent calendar doesn't wait for me.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, good idea. Good idea indeed. Yeah. But yeah, are you doing any Halo at all?
Yeah, no, I have the game. I played it on release. Yeah. And again, I have never played the campaign, so I'm probably going to do that at one point.
Yeah, the campaign's really good. I was thinking on the weekend, maybe we should put like a Steam group together and like play some games.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah, that should be fun.
Because I really want to stab Edberg with an energy sword. I just want to go kill Edberg, mostly. I'll just focus on Edberg.
That's. I mean, he's. You know, this could backfire quite heavily.
Why?
I mean, it's Edberg. He's gonna shoot you and
Yes.
most likely kill you.
But that's why, just before you die, you drop a plasma grenade at your own feet. Just to be a cunt.
I guess that works.
Yes, indeed.
I know Halo on the weekend sounds good.
Yeah, I'd be down. I must admit, I feel a little bit intimidated by the multiplayer matchmaking, so I kind of want to do it with friends. Because I don't.
I played a bit, and some people are already pretty good at the game.
Yeah.
It's quite competitive already due to its nature.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel a bit sort of, oh dear, you're not so anonymous. You kind of, it's like 8. It's quite intimate, isn't it? Is it 8-man only?
It's 4v4, I think, all the time. On the kind of competitive maps, yeah.
I prefer to be surrounded by friends. Well, friends in quotation
you mean
marks.
cannon fodder?
Yeah. Cool.
Are we gonna do Pulsar again on Saturday or something else?
Yeah, I'm down for that. You down for that?
Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm having a lot of fun with that game.
Yeah.
It's quite quite cool.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off in a bit and bake some Christmas cookies with my grandma.
No, it's too early for Christmas.
No,
It's
like
too early.
We usually make them around the first
Too
Advent
early.
Sunday, and then we make like four trays of them, and we eat them all the way until Christmas.
You're allowed to do Christmas stuff on Christmas Eve. That's anything before then is too early.
I mean, that might be a bit harsh. I agree with not before December. I hate people that already start like with their Christmas shit in like November, but December is fine, I think. No, I'm gonna make some wholesome Christmas cookies with my grandma.
Well,
with my,
you have fun.
With my Winnie Pooh, with my Winnie Pooh cut, like what's it called?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like a cookie cutter.
Yeah, the cookie cutters. Yeah.
Cool. Well, have fun, sir. Have fun, and all the best to your nan.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still alive, so that's good, I guess.
Okay. A little bit of a low bar there, but okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Have a good one.
With your rockets. Have fun exploding.
Take care. I will play with my rocket. Yeah. Take care. Bye. Right. That was ZF SWAT Knight. He's a knobhead, as you can clearly tell just by hearing him there. Yes. So. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. But Christmas. Yeah. But anything before Christmas Eve, too early. No. You have to put up the tree and any decorations on Christmas Eve. These are the new rules I'm just making up. Right. Okay. So sorry. What was I doing? So right. So I need about. Shit. What have I done? I've switched to I've switched to atmosphere. So let's get the remaining 3,000-ish delta V. So the remaining 3,000 velocity change in liquid fuel and an efficient in-atmosphere engine. So we go to the fuel tanks. Let's select a big sucker. Although we need to get a decoupler first. So stack separator. There. Oh dear. We're going to have to put struts for the sake of stabilization. And we're going to need a reaction wheel. We'll figure out its center of mass momentarily. So let's get a big one. Thank you, NHL. Thank you very much, NHL. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Renewable Frog. Thank you kindly, both of you. That's very generous. Thank you. Thank you. What am I looking for? I suppose that would be it, isn't it? I haven't done that correctly. No? So that's the... do I have the fuselage that brings it up to that size? Or do I have to go with a... Probably have to just go with a structural piece. So go to structure... No. I guess I just haven't unlocked it yet. Okay. I can use a thud for the start and ditch empty... That's not a bad idea. Yeah, well, let's stick with this for now. Maybe for the next part. We'll see how we do. Yeah, as in have radially mounted tanks that we can break off. Not a bad idea. I guess we'll just go with that. That looks really dodgy. Okay. So what scales up to this one then? What scales up to this huge tank? Don't think I have one. No, I guess I've just not unlocked it yet. Okay. So not that. This. Let's try that then. So, okay, then put on a mainsail engine. We'll check the different delta. So in altitude. So we'll try skipper first. So my total delta V of the skipper is 1,517 at sea level. Yes. What about the mainsail? Wait. Mainsail. Never figured out what these are. So 1,517. 1,613. That's more efficient. Okay. What about the mainsail? Yeah, so hang on. This looks more efficient. What about its thrust to weight ratio? Oh, no, wait. It's not actually strong enough to lift it. 1,500 thrust to weight rate. This is. Okay. 1,517. The mainsail is 1,430. Okay, so let's try the skipper then. And the thrust to weight ratio is good. This can successfully lift it. Okay. So, its total delta V is in atmosphere 1,517. So I'm definitely going to need some boosters. Absolutely going to need some boosters. Hell, I mean, we might even need an additional liquid fuel. Ah, just an idea. Let's do this. What if we had some of these to assist as well? Break these off first. So T800 fuel tanks with fuel nozzle. Yeah, so like a staging liquid fuel. Just like we do the boosters. So hang on, let's get a robotics, coupling. So yeah, detachment manifold, we'll put 3. Put these here. And then put down fuel lines from here to the engine. I think that's correct. Apologies if it's wrong, I'm still figuring stuff out. Are there solar panels? Yes, indeed. Super. They're mounted aboard the top. We're all good. Right, so move the staging up a bit. So 566. Oh dear. Really? That seems quite low. Oh, hang on. Is that from... Because it's taken from these first. So 566 extra. And then... Okay, so it's about 2,000. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Maybe we should do more than that. Let's do more than that. Hang on. So let's do loads. Why not? 3,600. Yikes, this thing's getting expensive. And then put on some aerodynamic nose cones. Tiny nose cone, very small nose cone. Okay. So these are just fuel tanks. They're not going to have their own engines. They're just going to feed the skipper. Okay. 3,600. But this is within atmosphere. So 2,000, about 2,500 delta V in atmosphere. Okay, I think we need just a little bit more. So we'll put on a few boosters, eh? Ah, 0. Yeah, the thrust to weight ratio can't handle it. Yeah, so we're going to have to give them engines? Should we do that? I mean, give them just some reliance? They're cheap. Okay, now it can. The thrust to weight ratio is good. Only 50? What's wrong with this picture? Oh, they're not launching at the same time. Thrust to weight... Yeah, okay, this is good. This will do it. Maybe limit the output, because fuck. That's a bit too much, isn't it? That works, yes. Thank you, Suzok. Thank you very much, Suzok. Thank you, sir. Should we give it a go? So 5,000 delta V in a vacuum. 3,500 with an Atmo. I think it's good. I think this thing can do it. So let's do... right, so center of mass check. Center of mass check. So center of mass is obviously very far down. So let's just pull that off for a second and put on... So an inline reaction wheel there for the sake of the torque. We need to put another one further up as well because fuck. So when this breaks off here, Yeah, that would be that's good. Fuel connection? Is it not connected? Oh, look, that looks connected. No? Whoops. Oh, I see what you're saying. Get rid of it. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you very much, Minnie. So, together, 1,700, then they break off. Sorry, 1,900. Put that there. Then put that there. 800. That engine's tiny, isn't it? Is that going to be enough? No, keep, says Bugwell. Keep. Connect it to the main fuel reserve. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? It's better with the fuel connected to the main tank. Is it? Oh, hang on. So 3,162. Whoops. Fuck, what am I doing? Why is that not connecting? Am I doing something wrong? Fuck. Oh, it's because it's not... Oh, shit. Hang on. There we go. So 3,162. There we go. Oh, yeah, you're right. 3,500. How's that? Trying to get my head around that. Why is that the case? I don't know. Right. Okay. Nah, Nybrot, as Sip says, asparagus staging is a bit, nah. It's kind of min-maxing for. I know some people love it, but it's just a bit. Nah, come on, it's a bit stupid. It's not really trying to. It's not really trying to simulate a space program. It's just kind of exploiting. But yeah, exploiting is a bit strong. But you know what I mean. It's taking advantage of the fact the fuel lines work in a very distinctive way for Kerbal Space Program, which you can't really do in real life. Asparagus staging is a bit... should I put on mono? No, this isn't asparagus staging at all, Sipsaf. On the contrary, asparagus staging effectively refers to... So imagine a central thing here, and then imagine instead of doing this, having a booster, 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 booster in a spiral. You know, think Game of Thrones. You know the spiral pattern of the White Walkers, and then what you do is you put a fuel line in between each one. So what happens is the back tank drains first because of the way the fuel tank works. You jettison it. Next one drains next. You jettison it. So as you go... is like a asparagus, effectively. You've got this great big sort of twirl of tanks, and as you go up, the outer layer is sort of shaved off, so that it gets gradually lighter and lighter and lighter, and you have about 16 of, well, not necessarily these, but you know what I mean. So it's not like this where you do one stage and jettison them all. It's a case of like you're constantly jettisoning tanks, and you just have this big dense block of liquid fuel or whatever. I don't know if people do it with... No, you wouldn't. No, you couldn't do it with boosters. Hi there. I am Vers in Indonesia. Hi there. Right. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll give this a go. So, let me just do some final checks then. So, inline reaction wheels are good. Batteries are okay. Sorry, where's my... right, so we're just under 90 tons. We can launch this. Okay, close that bay. I think we're okay. So in terms of crew, we have 2 seats in the processing lab. We might as well send a couple of Kerbals. So Valentina will be the pilot for the moon-based mission. She's sitting up here. So we don't actually have sufficient crew. I've got to go recruit them. We can send Bill, the engineer, and then we'll send a scientist. So Bill will be there in case something breaks. But, yeah, we'll have a scientist to work in the lab before additional scientists arrive. So to complete the mission, we need 5 Kerbals in total, but that would be the secondary, the secondary piece. So, let me go get a scientist. So just leave this. Why are you up so early? Neverat? It's not early. It's gone midday. Wakey, wakey. You guys are late. The rest of the world is already awake. Okay. Scientists. How much to that stupidity level? Courage, stupidity. Scientists. Ilvis Kerman, scientist. Courage high, stupidity low. Looks pretty good. How much to recruit you? Does it specify? Active Kerbals 4, max 12. Okay. Does it specify how much you cost? Oh. Oh, I see. Next, I should have looked there then. Okay, so let's not push our luck because we've only got 691,000. Available for next mission. Okay. Can I change your name? Oh wow, you can change the costume. How cool is that? Can I change their names? Or was that a thing? Oh no, you can, but you have to do it from a text file, don't you? Oh, that's annoying that you can't change them here. Or unless that's changed. Indeed. Orbit. So Australia is super awake. In fact, go to bed, Australia. Right. Back to the VAB. Okay. So, back to the crew. Valentina's the pilot, Bill's the engineer, and Ilvis Kerman is the scientist. Oh yes, can it stand stable on these engines? Shall I shimmy them down a bit so they act as landing legs? Oh no. Fuck. Fuck. There we go. Oh, let's just put structure what's its. Sort that situation out. It's fine. Right. So, struts. This thing's gonna wobble if we don't. Yeah. Do we need any struts up here? I don't think so, but never mind. We'll put them there anyway. Right. What about fins? Doesn't have any fins currently. Let's put a few fins here. Right, let's give it a go. Give it a save. Let's go and take it out to the launch. Thank you, Random Tree of Life. Thank you very much. And hi there, Cake. Hi, Cake! Cake's in the chat, everybody. Feel free to say hi. Okay, so the rocket is now out on the launch pad. No sign of wobbling, but of course when we launch it, that might change. Now, just a few quick tests before we begin. I just need to make sure that I can indeed. I'm going to load it, don't worry. Good, so we can decouple the nose cone. Checking SAS. Well, we can't check it while we're strapped to the thing. Okay. Stand by. Let's... Okay, so this is Valentina. So this is what Valentina can see. Our pilot. She's in the nose cone. She's ready to go. What's that? Sorry. Left the emergency slide. Something in the bottom right cabinet. P.S. I ate all the snacks. Charming. Stop using sits of metal as fuses. You have spares. Stop using what? Bits of metal as fuses. You have spares. I think it says. This is a note from command. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I think we're good. Let me just give it a revert again. So back to launch. No. Seriously, Astir. Again, to each their own. I'm not going to tell people how to play, but I just find asparagus staging kind of, it's min-maxing. It's min-maxing in a not a good way, Yeah. Right. There we go. Give that a save. Check the staging. Then we're good. Okay, so let's quick save. I'm reluctant to quick load unless I know everything's all right. So we're probably only going to quick load when we're in orbit. Oh yes, let's have a look at. So here in the research lab, our two scientists have their seats. So we have Bill the engineer is here, and is it Bill? Yes, Bill the engineer, because Bob's the scientist, and the new scientist there. So Elvis Kerman over here. Welcome aboard. Oxygen, water, circuits, air, servo, snacks, science, experiments, tubes, biostorage. Cool. Our home away from home. Right. Let's give it a go. Yes, indeed, but this is only the first piece, Northern. Switch on stabilization And we don't have any boosters, so it's all engines. So I guess go full on for the minute. And here we go, first test. It's a bit slow off the launch. Maybe I should have upped the thrust. Or maybe added a few boosters. Okay. Well, I suppose these are the boosters, aren't they? Right, here we go. So once we reach about 4K, we'll initiate the gravity turn. Let's get going, nice and steady. That's the wrong way. Lots of control without the boosters. Okay, and get ready, and there we go. Loads of control with liquid fuel, holy shit. Continue this gravity turn to 45 degrees. Beautiful, look at all these gimbals. Well, the one gimbal now, but... Continuing the ascent. Maybe we're being a bit too aggressive with the gravity turn. Just carry on for now, though. Yeah, we're not as high out. Yeah, the altitude is not as great as I was hoping. Might do a redo, maybe. Try and get it again. Maybe I was a bit too aggressive with the gravity turn. We're not moving as fast as I was expecting. Yeah, so so our apoapsis approaching 90 degrees is only 21k. So I think I can do better. Yeah. So I'm gonna be a bit slower on the gravity turn there. So, but yeah, beyond that, I think we're okay. Right. So this time go full thrust compared to what I did before. I kind of eased off a bit. Switch on stabilization. Fix that stage. Very good. And go. So just be a bit more gentle on the gravity turn this time. Okay. Ylvis Kerman does not look happy. Any tips for a Duna mission? Aero brake, Roy. And if you can, use Ike, the nearby moon, to slow down. You don't have to, but it helps. Right. Be a bit more gentle on the gravity turn when we reach 4K. Stand by. And we're off. Keep going. Switch to the maneuvering node. Thank you, Gol. Thank you very much, Gol. Thank you, sir. Right, here we go. Now we start turning 45 degrees. No, correct way. 90 degrees. We're all good. So we're heading easterly over the sea. So we don't cause any incidents with our debris as it falls down. Ease down the speed just a little bit. Don't burn so crazy so early. Nah, fuck it, just keep burning. Thank you, Felix. Thank you very much, Felix. Yeah, maybe my thrust to weight ratio just isn't great. Thank you, DePower. Thank you very much, DePower. So we're falling faster than I expected. Yeah, let's try some solid fuel boosters then. So our apoapsis, so again, we were approaching 90 degrees, but our apoapsis was only 28k. It needs to be, probably around this point, needs to be around 50k, roughly. And then you can cruise up the remaining 20 kilometers easy once you get to this point. But yeah, so not quite high enough there. Yes, I did restrict the boosters a bit, didn't I? Let's go back to the VAB. So yeah, just a few tweaks. So let's up... Did I reduce thrust in the end? I did, quite considerably. So let's turn that up quite a bit. Okay. Actually, let's just try that. Yeah, now that I've turned that up a bit, let's try it now, shall we? I'll just give it a little bit of an umph. Not a huge amount, just a little bit. So hang on. So sea level 3491. Go for the lightest ones we can. Hang on. 3491. Pop these here. Right. Just a little bit. So 3491. 3571. Okay, just you know, little helping hand. Give that a go. Okay, so boosters. No, don't jet. Oh fuck! What have I done? I'm jettisoning them. Yeah, no, don't do that. We're gonna immediately launch them off the rocket the moment we hit go. Okay, boosters. So get these together in staging 6. All of these engines in staging, and that. And then the boosters. Alright. Bish, bash, bosh. Bish, bash, bosh. Okay, let's try that. Nose cones? Yeah. Give them dinky little tiny nose cones. So for the people just joining the stream, this is going to be the core of a moon base. It's only the first piece. More will come later. So it's manned by 3 Kerbals. Valentina, our experienced pilot, is in the nose cone, with Bob and Ilvis as our, as our supporting. Okay. Right. There we go. Let's try this then. So give it a quick save. Stabilization looks good. Right, so let's try this then. Here we go. Ooh, that's a bit weightier. Holy shit. Let the boosters handle that initial bit. Ease up the engines, let the boosters handle. Thank you, Heyo. Thank you very much, Heyo. Thank you, sir. Okay. Very good. Get ready to jettison. There they go. Continue the burn, start moving 90 degrees. Very gently though, don't go crazy like before. Okay. And again. Right. Nice and steady. Let's check the difference this time, eh? Yeah, not enough, I wonder. So we're approaching... Our apoapsis is only 20 seconds away. Good lord, is that the sound of the boosters hitting the ground? It is. I think they landed on the space center. Yeah, we're doing worse than before. I think we do just need more overall power. Yeah. Okay. Same power, more fuel. Yeah, we could do like another stage. Or even still, I don't think... So this is a skipper, isn't it? What if we tried a mainsail? Thank you, Pagini. Thank you very much, Pagini. Thank you. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. So yeah, it's still... We're only making only about 20k. Let's think bigger. Let's think bigger. Right. So, let's think larger scale here, shall we? Let's go with... Where are you? The twin bore. Liquid fuel. Booster. LFB twin bore. Big sucker. Big, big, big sucker. Okay. In addition to... mounted here and here. We could go with thumpers, or we could go with kickbacks. Let's try a couple of kickbacks. Right. 2 kickbacks. Big suckers. Big, 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 big. Okay. Let's try this then, eh? See how we do. Boosters will go first. Stand by. Oh wait, we've gone over a weight limit. Shit. There is a weight limit? Is it being imposed by the... Do we not have sufficient... is it the lander out there? Hang on. Let's give it a save. Damn, I was over it in the old design. That was stupid. What's its current thrust to weight ratio if I launched all of these boosters? Hang on. 2. Yeah, it's more than enough. It's the launch pad. Alright, let me just get back out. Can I upgrade the launch pad? Oh, it's so expensive. We're going to have to if we're going to launch. Okay, 268 grand remaining. Right. Place this here. Right. So put on a couple of aerodynamic nose cones. Here and here. On the boosters. Will they need separatrons? Maybe. Let's give them a couple of separate... so tiny little... like separating thrusters that will knock it away. Solid fuel boosters. Where are they? Here. So put a couple of these on here to quite literally blow it away from the craft when its job is done. Put on 2. Where's the other one? I've lost it again. Sort by mass. There they are. Okay. The clamps are clipped to the rocket. We'll put them. Good shout. We'll put them here. Fuck. Thank you, Hill Bill. Thank you very much, Hill. Thank you, sir. Okay, this thing is going to wobble like hell if we don't do something. If we don't strut it up. Right. How high can we get these struts? They aren't the same height? Yeah, they are. Should be fine. Okay, so checking staging. So that's the Separatron set. Let's put these together. And this will be for the breakaway, which will be here. So stage 6. Put the Separatrons in stage 6. Okay, that's the breakaway for the boosters. So, first stage. Hang on, fuck. So move that over here. Damn it. Move that to stage 5. So boosters, twin bore. Yep. Right. Then the boosters break away. Then we switch over to what is that? The skipper. So we go from the twin bore to the skipper, and then afterwards we switch over to the Terrier for the vacuum, and then finally the Thuds for the moon landing. Okay. Right. I think we're fine for the minute, Dr. Phil. I think we're okay. Moon base MK2. Fins. Yep, good shout. We definitely need fins, otherwise this thing is going to be completely uncontrollable. So, aerodynamic deluxe fins, or are they? Deluxe delta wings. Can we put on 4 here and here? 4. It looks a bit awkward, but hopefully they still work. And also we'll put on a couple up here as well. For after it breaks off, we're going to need some measure of control. Okay. Right. Let's give this a crack, shall we? See how we do now. So with this additional power. So our thrust to weight ratio for this initial stage is 2.24. Much, much stronger. Right, so let's see if we can lift it up and control it effectively. So save. This is going to cost me 78 grand out of a budget of 268 grand. Okay. What's the dog doing? She's off resting over there. Yeah, she's good. She's a good girl. Okay, so here we are. We're on the launch pad. Give it a quick save. Check that staging. Looks good. This is a heavy sucker. Holy shit. Alright, so... yeah, where's the centre of mass? Probably here with a twin bore. So hopefully it'll be alright. Oh dear. Well, the twin bore has gimbals, so I'm not too worried about it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it does in the ascent. I'm worried it's going to go... it might go wobbly sausage on us. Hopefully it doesn't. Right, here we go. So... here goes nothing. There we go. Pretty strong start. Listen to the roar of those engines. Well, engines. Solid rocket fuel burning through a tube. Once it's lit, it's not going to stop burning. Very good. Don't go wobbly sausage on us. Don't go wobbly sausage on us. Start the turn now. Beginning the gravity turn. Gentler, gentler, gentler. Up the twin bore. I'm losing control. I'm losing control. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. These boosters are hard as hell to control. Shit. Right. Oh, dear. Yeah. So the boosters were just too difficult to control. More fins on the boosters then. The fins are absolutely going to be... well, fins on the boosters as well. Jesus, so much power with those suckers. Right. Yeah, we just could not... so I was trying to use the gimbal on the twin bore, but it just could not override the thrust being provided by these solid fuel boosters. What's wrong with that? Sorry, this appears to be 2. What's that? What's going on here? Oh god, what's going on? Oh, I see. Hang on. Do mirror instead. So, like... what? Why is it going in the middle? I have no idea what's going on. Why is it trying to put them on the twin bore? You seeing that? Yeah, what's going on in the middle there? Start the burn at 10k. Might have to. Might have to. Hang on. Just put one at a time then. Okay. I hope it's going to be okay. I'm kind of winging it here while he puts on wings. Not so sure about this. Right. Give it a save. Oh, it looks terrible. Right. Here we go. Thank you, Overcooked Bird. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Giving us Kate SAS enabled. Staging is good. 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 Here we go. So let's see if we can control the gravity turn. If we can't, then we may just have to launch up until the boosters expire, which should be around 10k. Okay, passing 2k. Hi there, Peely. Beginning gravity turn, gently. I have control. Control looks good. Continuing gravity turn. Losing control. Get ready. Up gimbal, up gimbal, up gimbal. And jettison. Now. Oh, God! Okay. Not what I was expecting. Like, at all. Shit. Fuck. What happened there? I got revert flight back to launch. Fuck me. Unscheduled disassembly of the launch vehicle. I believe that's called. What the fuck happened? Did the Separatrons, they're facing the right way? They appear to be. I have no idea what just happened, folks. The struts were in the way? Were they? I had 2 boosters inside the rocket. Do I? Is that why it's trying to put fins inside it? Why would it? Oh yeah, what's that? There's a... What? What is this game? What is that? Explain. Why is there why is there a booster built inside the rocket? What? Kerbal? You've never done that before. What? Okay. That's interesting. Right, okay, I'm gonna move this to one side. 2, I want to... What's this? What's this game? What? Explain why that's there, please. Can I get rid of it? What? Hang on. Why? Why is that there? It's a spare. Yeah. Yeah, just in case. We put a spare one in. Okay. That's kind of fucked. Let's do that again. Right, 2 kickbacks. Not one hitchhiking. 2, yes. Just 2. Is there 2? Yes. There we go. How strange. I've never seen that before. Has anyone seen that before? Alright, okay. Let's try that again. So Separatrons, let's get a couple of them. How bizarre. And then, well, that explains why it was doing the mirrored thing inside the rocket. Okay. Right, so Separatrons, put them together. Find the brake. Let's move that here. Ta-da! Okay, so boosters, the twin bore, the scaffold. Okay. Let's give that a whirl. Okay. Oh, struts. Yeah, did I remove this? Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Struts. When in doubt, more struts. Cool. Right. Give that a save. And out we go to launch. Oh. Yes, evidently, Floosh. Yeah, this. I figured I'd be able to get to the moon with something much lighter than this, but evidently not. I was managing only about 20k before with a... Whoa. Wobbly sausage. Is that too wobbly a sausage? Let's try launching and see what happens. Oh, did I not? Okay, yeah, so it's too wobbly. What the fuck? Wait, was I only getting up before because of the secret booster? Oh god, oh god, oh god. They did. Right. I guess I was only making it up before because there was a third booster that was hidden. So now we'll have to do 3. Ugh. Right. That should be fine. Just a bit pricier, that's all. Okay. Put 3. Yep. Let's try that then. Yeah, the power was within all along. Along for the ride. Let's try that then. Okay, and let's try and fix Wobbly Sausage. If you haven't seen the Wobbly Sausage video, I do recommend YouTubing it. It's great. it's a kid. He's probably like 8 years old or something, and he's found what he calls a wobbly sausage, but it's his mum's sex toy. It's like a wobbly penis. It's like a giant. I think it's a novelty one as well. I think it's a really massive one, and he's running around the house going wobbly sausage, and the dad's just laughing his head off. It's great. Right. Give that a save. Thank you, Lunch. Thank you very much, Lunch. Right. I need 4 boosters. There were 2 boosters inside the rocket. Really, officer? We'll give it a go. Right. Okay, switch on stabilization. Staging looks good. Looks good. And we did try Floosh. We tried a few years ago. Multiplayer Kerbal wasn't very interesting, to be fair. I think it was another example of where multiplayer sounds fun on paper, but in practice not so much, because you had separate. So you were basically running separate single-player games within the same world. So you could see each other flying around, you could see each other doing rocketry stuff, but what exactly do you do to interact? And, you know, as in, sure, you could build a moon base together, but then what? Okay. You know, sure, you can have 2 vehicles intercept each other, but there's not really... The Kerbal is very much a single-player game. Very, very much a single-player game. Okay, and let's go. There we go, that looks better. Whoa, lost control. Fuck! Lost control! Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Shit. So, can we regain control, or is this a wash? Give me control. Get us back on course. Now the atmosphere is a bit thinner. Get us back on course. As carefully as we can. Ease up. Ease up. Need to get higher, correct this gravity turn. Thank you, Akimbo. Fuck. Thank you very much, Akimbo. Thank you, sir. We're too close to our apoapsis. Damn. Don't think we've made it. Fuck. Nah, we should be about 50k by now. As in approaching 90 degrees. Nah, shit. Shit. So what have I done wrong? So why did we flip? We flipped because the gimbal could not control. The fins were insufficient. What if I added... So hang on. So once these are gone, the center of mass is presumably still here. So let's try an inline reaction wheel here. Give me a bit more torque. So put it below the decoupler here and give it a save. So give me more torque so I can actually have a bit more control with the SAS. So Valentina's got more control. Let's give that a go. I'm hoping that'll be all we need. Okay. Well, I tried full throttling it to try and regain some control using the gimbal, but obviously it didn't work. Right. Yeah, go to launch. Could try with 4. I don't think it's the boosters that were the problem. It was more just the twin bore. I just didn't have enough torque control or gimbal control. Right. Let's try that again. Go here and go for launch. Right. Here we go. Need to go visit that. It's a little Easter egg on the surface. Little 2001 reference, I think. There we go. Just past 2 kilometers. Right, give it a save and begin the gravity turn gradually. Nice and careful now. Here we go. We'll just let the Separatrons handle it only. Continue. Still got control. Cool. There we go. Much more control now that I've got the torque wheel on there. Nice and steady now. Continue this gravity turn. Maybe up thrust there. I needed way more thrust. Wasn't paying attention to the speed dial. Thank you, Meritocracy. Thank you very much, Meritocracy. Okay, very good. Nice and steady. Don't go too fast. Fuck it. Yeah, we need to get this altitude, don't we? Fuck it, just go full burn. I was worried about going when the atmosphere is too dense, but screw it, we need to get this altitude. Okay, get ready to ditch the twin bore. Here we go, boomy boomy. Bit better. Yeah, I realise 6, yeah. Too cautious with the throttle. It's not as if the nose cone is delicate, really. Okay. Looking good. Continue. 50k. We'll manage the last 20k easy. Just carry on. Nice. Fairly smooth. Could be better. Could be worse. So we're now facing 90 degrees. Moving directly east around the planet. We're just about to pass 60k on our apoapsis, the highest point of orbit. So 70k is what our objective is. We'll make that easy. Lovely. Okay, so as we continue this burn, we'll switch over to the Terrier fairly soon, which won't be very powerful. So maybe we should just try and get as high as we can then, because for that reason. Nose up just a little bit before the mainsail runs out. Skipper even. Nose up just a little bit more. Just push the apoapsis further. Okay, hold there. Right, okay, so we're about 2 minutes from the apoapsis, so the highest point of orbit. So let's just warp there. And then we'll go for a burn. A little bit early because, well, Terrier is not going to be very strong. So what we're trying to do now is reach 2,200 meters per second, which will be orbital speeds, traveling fast enough. Oops, don't forget the electrical charge. No, we're good. Traveling fast enough that that we won't hit the curvature of the world, effectively. So we're falling faster than the curvature of Kerbin can catch up on us. Or, in this case, the atmosphere. Thank you, Timowith. Thank you very much, Timowith. Thank you, sir. Okay, and there we go. And we're a little bit more. Be as efficient as we can. And bish bash bosh. So just get up to 2,200. Okay, there we go. The periapsis is no longer going to be in the minus, which means... There we go. Switch. Did I need that? No, we're good. I was worried. I thought it was a docking port for a minute there. It was just a... It was just a thing. It was a fucking decoupler. It's fine. Right. Cool. So... Periapsis, once it reaches 70k, will be in a stable orbit. Yeah, we'll be fine. We got plenty for both the intercept with the moon and the descent. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, perfect. We're in orbit. Bingo. Right, let's get rid of the nose cone because we don't need it. And there's plenty of jokes in the chat about this looking like a dick. So... Yada-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whee! See you, nose cone. Try not to land in, like, Cuba or whatever and cause an international incident. Right. Okay, here we are. And let's activate the solar panels. We're out of the atmosphere, so there's no drag whatsoever. So these delicate things can come out now. Oh, wait, we're missing one. Oh, we're missing one. Must have forgot to add one. It's fine. Whee! Lovely, 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 lovely. So, welcome, yes, welcome Elvis. Elvis Kerman. Welcome to space. Hey. Has Bob been in space? Bill? Bob? What's his name again? This one's Bill. Sorry, Bob's on Minmus right now with Jebediah. Okay. So now then, what do we do? So let me just switch off the green line. So there's the moon. So if we set the moon as the target, and then go to the descending node. So it's pretty. We don't have to worry too much about the ascending and descending nodes because they're mainly for inclination changes. But nevertheless, it's a good indicator for where the intercept point is. So if we increase the craft speed by about 850, roughly, delta V, there we go. We'll do an intercept with the moon. And if we come in on its near side, we'll be able to... hang on. So just switching to the view of the moon. So see this purple line here. Fuck, where's the maneuvering node? There we go. Advanced, graphical. So, what I'm trying to do here is plan my intercept maneuver. So, by accelerating the craft to by 852 meters per second, we can speed up to the point that our altitude reaches the moon's gravity well. This is the nav computer trying to predict our course. So, in this case, we'll go whee straight past it and escape and fly out from the moon's gravity well. So, obviously, we'll slow down when we reach that point. For now, though, let's try and get as close to the moon as we can to save fuel. Cool. Okay. So, there we go. Can we get closer? We can. Maybe that's a bit too close. Can we ease up a bit there? Right. So, 93 kilometers above the surface. Now, where was the moon base? The moon base that I wanted to establish. It was here in this crater, I believe, because it's a bit resource rich. So, can I perhaps be clever? Hang on. Can I get it so that the... Maybe I'm overthinking it. I was hoping to get the angle of... I don't know the word for it. The inclination I was hoping to... I'm using more fuel though. What, doing it here, Mac, or doing it later? Hang on. As in changing my inclination. Hang on. Oh, I think we should just leave it. Yeah, we'll do it in a minute. Okay, so that's good enough. That's an intercept of about 92 kilometers. Let me just check something. I'm quite curious. I'm just trying to get my head around it. Ah, right. So, due to the direction that we're traveling here, when we do this intercept, we'll be gaining energy. So our or will we? Yes, quite a lot of energy because we're going around the side of the moon. We're going in the same direction of its orbit. Maybe we should do it the other way then. Hang on. So let me just rethink this a bit. Thank you, the Mazzy. Thank you very much, the Mazzy. Thank you. So let me redo it. If I can go on the inner side, I think I'll slow down as opposed to the outer side where I'm speeding up. Or maybe that's not relevant for an intercept with the moon. Maybe that's only relevant if I'm returning to, or, you know, slingshotting somewhere. I don't know entirely. Ah, see that? So that's an inner side intercept. So our total velocity is dramatically reduced. So there we go. So I'm just trying to get my head around it, really. So let's just try it again. So select the maneuvering node. It's not relevant. Is it not relevant? So that's slightly... Whoopsie. Let's try that. So that's 67 kilometers there. Go back to the craft. No, so yeah, we're just repeating the same thing. Okay, maybe it's not relevant. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe this is just for like a slingshot maneuver to somewhere else. Okay, right, so by increasing the craft's velocity by 865 meters per second, we will increase our altitude, our orbit effectively, but the altitude in total, and eventually we'll reach the point where the moon is, and then be captured by its gravity well. So we turn the craft to face the direction of this maneuver, according to the nav computer. We quick save, and then we just, we warp to the next maneuver, which is here, just on the other side of Kerbal. Valentina has the controls. Right. Oh, really, being? Good to know. Thank you very much. I will look into that, sir. Oops, have I missed the note? No. So, this is a 4-minute... So, it's a 5-minute burn. So, I better start it now, then. Fuck. If it's a 5-minute burn. Let's go. Go. Right. Halfway to the moon is real cheap to change the inclination, says 6-2. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure a lot of this stuff out. Like, you know, previously in Kerbal Space Program, I just kind of eyeball it. But either this wasn't here or I didn't notice it. But there's lots of Delta V stuff, and there's lots of calculations that are now in the game. I think this used to be a mod. Mech Lab or something? Mech Jeb something? Mech something? But yeah, now it's in the game. It's like relearning lots of stuff. Yikes! Okay, a tiny little Terrier engine is doesn't have a huge amount of thrust, so this burn is enormous. Yes, indeed, really. Yeah. So again, previously it was just a case of send probes until you get roughly there, and then send a manned mission. You know. Kerbal engineers, sorry, was the most common. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I didn't really delve into the mod stuff. You're super excited for Kerbal Space Program 2. Sorry, I know it sounds like I'm being a buzzkill. Can I just express? Can we have some caution when it comes to Kerbal Space Program 2? I need to remind everybody that Kerbal Space Program 2 has very limited relation to Kerbal Space Program. It has been bought by Take-Two. Some of the development staff are people that worked on expansion stuff for this game, but beyond that, none of the original creative people from Kerbal Space Program are involved. It has been bought by Take-Two. That's a huge red flag, okay? Take-Two, not good, bad. So, hell, maybe it's brilliant, but let's just wait and see, shall we? Don't run out and never pre-order, obviously, but certainly just wait and see. It could be hot shit. Yeah, Take-Two, not good. Bad. Okay? So, a company has dropped several million or whatever. I know, I'm trying not to be ranty, Kruntig. I'm just trying to encourage sensible consumer practices in the audience. Just wait for user reviews. If it's great, hooray! But don't rush out and buy something because, you know, it's Take-Two, for Christ's sake. It's Take-Two. Come on, be sensible. Right. Well, at the same time, though, I would just express that with with all games, really. Just wait and see. There's no, sure, look forward to something, but don't get like foamed up into a lather, on day one, because it could be rubbish. Even the greatest companies, even the companies that were brilliant a few years ago, can easily shit the bed and fail. Look at Bethesda. Look at BioWare. Such titans they were. Now look at them. Yeah, so just be sensible is what I'm saying. Just be sensible. Right. Yeah, or Blizzard. Yeah. Okay. I've lost the music. I'll have to fix that momentarily. So this burn won't be correct because obviously I think I started. I sped up. The game slowed down time because I was approaching the maneuver, but I sped up thinking it was an error. So I've burnt a bit too late for this engine's total thrust. Thank you, Antipy. Thank you very much, Antiply. Okay. And thank you, Change. Thank you. Quick load? No, we should be fine. Should be fine, right? I mean, our Delta V isn't amazing, to be fair. But worst comes to the worst, we can just do a quick refuel mission. It's going to cost a lot less to take fuel over there than it is to, a whole flipping lander. And we've got docking ports on this thing, so, Fixes be there. Right. Da 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 da. Okay, get ready to cut the engine. Okay, stop there for a second and reassess. Okay, so how have we done? Let's just check the moon. So this is our current course. That doesn't look correct. Let's just keep... Oh, shit, have I missed the mark? No, I think that's good. We'll go from there. In fact, maybe we should just spin the craft around. Hang on. Spin the craft around and go here. Maybe get a bit lower. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Lower, 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 lower. And good. Cancel. Okay, cool. That's an intercept. So we have 1,348 remaining Delta V. That should be enough for a landing. The question is, will it be a landing where I want to land? That's the thing. And either way, again, worst comes to the worst, I can just put it in moon orbit and refuel. Thank you, Teapot. Thank you very much, Teapot. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Right, let me just fix the music. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, put on Derelict. I like this one. Okay. So, for the people just joining the stream, welcome indeed. I hope you're having a lovely day today. So this is a moon base that's going to be set... Well, this part is here. I'm going to set this down on the surface of the moon and have a scientific expedition. This is only going to be the first part of it, though. This is just going to be the central piece. There will be other pieces of similar sort of like of size that are just going to sort of clip on to the edges, really. Yeah, multiple different moon missions building a moon base. Thank you very much, Teapot. Thank you, sir. Right, okay then, so go back to the craft. Now, somebody said adjusting my inclination halfway through the journey would be cheaper, so I'm keen to try that out. So, let's give that a go. I've already quick saved, so it's all good. So, stop there. Let's go to the moon. So that's my current course. So, where's my target? Trouble is I don't really have... It's there, so... might just have to eyeball it. Where's the maneuvering node? There it is. So, let's have a look. Yes, my throat feels much better, Admiral. Thank you for asking. The abrasion that's on the back of my gums appears to be healing quite quickly. It's still a little bit sore, but yeah, it's much better. Thank you. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, wow. Okay. So, we're going around this way. Oh, wait. Sorry, I thought we were coming this way. It's the other way. So, what would be the smart thing to do here? What if I reduce my speed? So my brain, sorry. So we want to go there. So the moon is tidally locked. I'm making a pig zero of this, aren't I? Sorry. Like that? Maybe? Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay, so... Hey! Smart, I am. Smart. Sort of. Hey! Haha! Okay. Look at that. Pure skill. Are you impressed? Of course you're impressed. Oh, yes. No. Yes! Haha! Directly over it. Yes? So for 19 delta V. Cool. And then we just slow down and go wee and then go bloop. We make these noises. Valentina makes these noises. How you doing, Valentina? You okay? Yeah, she's good. She's sitting in her command module, having a little dance, eating curly whirlies. Thank you, Titanius. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Right. Spin her about. Okay, so this burn will be in 19 minutes' time. Remember, the moon will continue to rotate. That's true. It remains tidal. We should be alright. Yeah? Let's give it a save. What's the worst that can happen? Well, we crash and die. That's the worst that can happen. Yep, Jeb is alive. He's on Minmus currently. He's on a mission. So this is a 5-second burn. It's only 19.2 delta V. Okay. Let me just keep the moon targeted so I can... Hang on. We'll go now, but go on half speed. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. 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 Da, da. There we go. Right, so let's see. So let's get to warp here. Oh, yes. I tried to be smart and I failed. Well, have I failed? Hang on. Let's get to the... Thank you, It's Brento. Thank you very much, It's Brento. Thank you, sir. I tried to be smart, but I'm not smart. Oh, shit. Okay, now we need to slow down. Fuck. So what happens if I just... Hang on. So if I slow down to just get into high orbit... So do it here, why not? So burn now. So we're moving at 820 meters per second. If we reduce our speed, da di da di da di da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Come on. So we've got to get in orbit, otherwise we're just going to fly out of it. That'll be a pain. Taper down. Stop. Okay, there we go. High orbit. So can I just sit here and wait? 1,224 remaining delta V. Plenty, I think. So if I sit here and wait... yeah, we can just wait, can't we? Oh, might be a bit of a wait. Okay. Yeah, and then we just... So where are we now? Here we are, moon base. This could be a bit awkward, frankly. Maybe I should go to a lower orbit, make this easier. Yeah, but let's go to a lower orbit. Yeah, I think you're right. Was taken. Am I being dumb? Walsum was taken. Just speed up. Whee. Where's the crater? There it is. That's true. Yes, Valentina. Yeah, I keep thinking this is a drone. I can just turn there. Digby is the twat MK7. Yeah, where is that? Digby is the twat MK7. Where did you spot that? Where did you spot Digby as the twat MK7? It's somewhere. We got a probe. Might have been debris? How much debris do we have? Don't know. Some debris. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, so Valentina's pointing. Cool. So here's the moon. For those that haven't seen it, welcome to the moon. Valentina has got the controls. We're pointing to our retrograde, so the ship's facing away from its direction of travel. And we'll just wait a few seconds to the periapsis. Upper left? Upper left? Upper left. What have you seen that I haven't? Oh, yes, of course. Yes. I don't know what that is. I think it's just a... I don't know what that is. Can't remember, sorry. Anyway, so so by slowing down, we'll reduce our total altitude here. Need to be a little bit careful, because I shouldn't go crazy with the Delta V. I've only got 1,200 remaining. Right, let's quick save it here. Now, where's that crater? Here it is. Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wait, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I just read the word wank. Sorry. Right, so here it comes. Now, where do we plan this maneuver? I guess like here? So if I were to just decelerate and just let the moon come to me, right? Give it a save in case I missed my window. So that's a reduction of 121 delta V, meters per second. Yes, shut up, Django. Shush. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is good. So we'll just do it now. And we'll just adjust it ever so slightly because I would like to go on this side of the crater if possible. So because I think we'll have a slightly better angle on Kerbin. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, maybe we should go... No, no, yeah, so this side of the crater. Okay. Oh, before we do anything, sorry. No, no, it should be fine. Should be fine. No, no, no. Fuck. I just want to do something important. No, I can't. Ah, fuck. Leave it, leave it, leave it. I'm just being stupid. Okay. So yeah, that'll be our maneuver. Yes? Here we go. So, warp to next maneuver. So we'll do it on like about 16 seconds remaining. So we're just reducing our speed that we fall and crash into the moon. Hopefully not crash, but you know. Oh, cancel that. Give me control, please, Valentina. Very good. Give it a save, and... Yeah, crash, but slowly. Crash in one intact piece, eh? Okay, so there we go. So we're slowing down now. Deploying landing legs. Get that done early. And then I'm hoping by the time the craft gets there, the moon would have rotated. I don't know, maybe that's a bit too optimistic. Maybe we should alter it. I need to land in the crater because apparently that's where the resources are. That's what we're going to be mining. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. So it's a change of 61 delta V. I have 1,041 remaining. Okay. And that's in a few moments. Bear with. Right. Get ready to switch to the thuds. Cool. Switch. There There we go. We got the thuds. Thank you very much. Terrier engine, you were very helpful. Right, thuds should be a lot more powerful. Here we go. So fingers crossed this goes this goes well. I will quick save it now, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Here we go. So we're falling towards the moon. La-di-da-di-da. So we're moving at 550 meters per second. Pretty quick, frankly. There's our landing site. Right, please switch retrograde. Please, Valentina, you've got control. So we're just going to burn retrograde, and then when we get there, we'll just gently flop on our front. I'm hoping we should be, like, with SAS, we should be fine. We'll land on the thuds to start with, and then we'll plan the next move. Okay. Here we go. So we are 21 kilometers above the surface of the moon. We have 3 Kerbins aboard. Kerbals. Valentina, Bill, and Elvris. They look happy. Okay. My thrust to weight ratio is 15. We'll be fine. Holy shit. Thuds, nice and strong. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And we got 900. Yeah, plenty. We'll be fine. All right. It's just a question that, yeah, if I burn too late, that's what I fear. So I won't quick save from this point onwards. Oh, yes, good point. Sorry, switch to surface distance. So we're 13 kilometers. So let's just start an ever so... Well, no, we'll do it about 5... Yeah, do it about 6 kilometers. Roughly. Trying to reduce speed by about 100 meters per second per kilometer. That seems to be the sensible thing. Okay. No, we should be alright. Right, so let's gently now then, ever so gently. There we go, so the thuds are rumbling. The surface is fast approaching, 5.5 kilometers. Hi there, Digby. ZF Digby's in the chat, folks. Feel free to say hi. Okay, looking good. Nice and gentle now. Cool. Trajectory looks good. Speed looks good. Everything looks green across the board. Valentina has control. Oh look, that shadow. That's the engine that's going to blow up over there, look. Speed looks excellent. There it goes in that crater. Everything looks good. Let's wind the engines down just a notch there. Wind down, let it fall a little bit faster. We don't want to come to a full stop and then have to fall again. Okay, kill the engines just for a minute. Just try and be as efficient as we can. .500 meters from the surface. Up engines just a notch. Thank you, Sabretooth. Thank you very much, Sabretooth. Thank you, sir. Very good. Just past 200 meters. Ever so gentle now. Excellent. Everything's looking excellent. 70 meters from the surface. We'll land on the thuds and then we'll maneuver forward. Valentina has full control. Tons of Delta V. And we have touchdown on the moon. Stand by. Now gently. Quick save before I fuck it up. Right. So gently. Valentina, can I have control? Thank you, Nitan. Thank you very much, Nitan. Can we get ever so slightly forward and... Delicately. Cut sass. Legs are down. Brakes are... How do I permanently enable? Brakes are up. Not that it really matters. We don't have wheels. And touchdown. We have the moon base is now reporting for duty. Very good. Now just looking at the terrain. No, I think we're okay. I mean, it's a slight inclination, but it's not a huge problem. So it just means that things are going to be a bit lopsided. Can I adjust these in any way? Nah. Shame that we can't, like, wind them down a little bit to one side. The Kerbals won't mind. Okay. Brilliant. Welcome to the moon, for those that haven't seen it. Welcome to Kerbin's moon, a massive nearby stellar object on the same orbital plane, just for the sake of ease of gameplay. But welcome indeed. Right, so, welcome to the moon, everybody. Hey! Valentina steps out, initiates her monopropellant jetpack, and drops down to the lunar regolith. Like a very, it feels like flour, apparently, according to the first Apollo astronauts. It's like walking on slippery flour, to the point that they actually had a lot of trouble. They reported back to Mission Control that they just did not have the grip on their boots, and they would just keep falling over. So later missions, I think, I don't entirely know, I would assume, later missions sorted that problem with better grip on their boots. But yeah, as you probably noticed, they were kept falling over, and they had to do these little bunny hops to get around the place. Up we go. Welcome to the moon, Elverus. Here we are. Welcome to this crater that we've not explored before. Valentina, could you please do the honors? Valentina switches off her jetpack. She steps forth between the three and unfurls the flag. Brilliant. Well done. So, where are we? Sorry, I didn't actually check where we are. We'll just call it North Crater. No, what should we call this place? This place needs a name. The moon base needs a name. Any ideas? Any creative ideas for a moon base name? Bear in mind it's spelt moon, as in... Brighton. No, we're not calling it Brighton. Let's spare it that, shall we? Cyanide is a twat. Digby is a twat. Creative as always, I see. Moonster. Cyanide's mum. No. Right. Yeah, we're just, yeah. Moon base alpha. I have no imagination. What's the meme? Hang on a minute. Is it? How do you spell his name? It's a football player, isn't it? Is it a football player or a wrestler? I don't know. John Madden, John Madden, John Madden. How do you spell it? Sorry, who is John Madden? Is it an American football player? Right. I feel out of touch. I feel no different. Right. Welcome to Moon Base Alpha. Here we are. So while we're here, let's just grab a EVA report. So the EVA report from the moon base is, so it's polar crater. So we look up and search the sky for Kerbin. Suddenly you feel very small. Okay, keep that data. Take a soil sample, please. So samples from this location seem to show intense shock patterns. Indeed. So something big hit this location. Right. Valentina, please take this up to the cockpit here and report your findings back to Mission Control. Thank you, Hateful Wish. Thank you very much, Hateful. Does this need to unfurl? No, it's good. So, a crew report. We record the crew's assessment. Review data. Report. There we go. Transmitting. Transmission complete. EVA report. Transmit. Okay. So yes, how does this work now, the science module? Does it still work the same way as it did before? Right, okay. Bill, yeah, just do whatever you want, Bill. But I need Elverus over here. So could you please go and operate the scientific equipment? So go and open up the service bay. Inside the service bay, you'll find various instruments we can use. Please park yourself on it. Okay, pressure readings. The pressure gauge is sitting there motionless. Perhaps you should tap it a few times, of course. No atmosphere here. Log temperature. Not going to help, we're in a vacuum, but all the same. Check the mystery goo. Oh yeah, I should have bought some damn fuck, I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have bought some scientific equipment with me. That was silly. I'll do it on the next mission. So the goo seems to be less dense here. Keep the data. And then check the materials bay. Okay, the fine dust of the moon has intermixed with some of the samples. You have a sneaking suspicion that they'll never be able to get the lab clean again. Keep the experimental data. Okay, then please collect the data. You're a scientist, so you can restore the module. Thank you, Elvis. Take the data from the goo module, and then put some more goo in there. Phrasing. Okay, take the data from the pressure reader. Good. And take the data. Okay. Cool, well done. So could you please then use your jetpack to go up here? Please reach through and hand copies to Valentina. So store the experiments. There we go. So Valentina now has all of them. And then please report to the science bay for the next stage. So please grab onto the ladder and get inside where it's warm. Get yourself a cup of coffee. Okay, sorry, could you bear with me just one moment if you please, folks? I'm just going to run for a wee-wee. I require a wee-wee. Oh, it's a bit chilly in here. Hey, sweet pea. Okay. Right. Sorry, apologies for the people just joining the stream. I just went to the toilet there. So, we have just landed a moon base core on the moon. So this isn't going to be the whole base. We'll have additional capsules land here, and, you know, things will attach to them as well. So we can set up a full complex here if we wished. And I'll certainly begin mining operations here, because if we go back to the Space Center, let me show you something. There is a probe that is currently orbiting the moon, and on that probe is a resource scanner. And that resource scanner tells me, when it loads, tracking station, down here, whoopsie, where is it? Lunar base, Bavin is a cunt, Bavin is a cunt, where is it, sorry? There is supposed to be a resource scanner. Is it the Digby as a twat? Is that the one? Let's just go to the moon. Where is it? So over here's the moon. Resource scanner. Here it is. Moon resource scanner. So if I double click on it. Where is it? Moon resource scanner. There you are. Is the game easy to get into? Yes, I'd say. It looks complicated, 00SJA, but it has a well-planned difficulty curve. So you are shown each individual part and what it does, such as boosters and decouplers and stuff. And your first objective will be to get to 1 kilometer, then get to 5, then get to sub-orbit. Don't worry, it's all good. I do strongly recommend, is what I'm saying. Okay, so here's the resource scanner mounted aboard this probe. So if I switch it on, the overlay tells me that we have about 60%, a density of 60% fuel resource here in the northern... So there's the base here, one of those craters. So, yeah, it's a good place to be mining. So that's why we sent the base there. So I intend to send a drill... like a drill extension, like a drill ship, that will be drilling down and processing the the material that we drilled to get some fuel. And then that fuel can be used for additional lunar hops all over the place to search for science, or refueling for ships that are going further, if needs be. Okay, no, I didn't figure out what the colours mean in the end, Zoddy. I don't know if they do anything different. You might have to tell me, I'm afraid. Okay. So... no, 00 SJA. I would recommend going with this one. The Kerbal Space Program 2 might not be so great. It's a bit of a question mark. It's now owned by Take-Two, so I strongly recommend this though. Yes, another dildo. Yes. Right, so I do need to wrap up the stream fairly soon, I'm afraid. So just going to finish up moon operations here. So, Bill's still on the surface, doing whatever he wants to do. Now, this is what I want to have a look at. The scientist, Elvris, start researching. So yes, it still works the way it used to. So she requires data. So we're going to have to give her copies of the data. So Valentina, review stored data, process in the lab. 40 data equals 200 science. Okay. So give her a copy of the surface sample. Okay. Did she consume the copy? Temperature scan, material study. I think she consumed it. Or is it here? So was it a copy or the actual data itself? I'm not sure. Let's just give it a go. So temperature scan, material study, mystery goo. 50 data stored. How much data can she store in total? Loads more. Okay. Okay, so I think... So if I remember correctly, we used to give them just a copy, but it seems now it's consumed. Is that correct? So it's been turned into data, which is then producing more science than it would on its own. And it'll stack up. Yes, they consume it, says Random Tank. These are bonus to the science from transmitting, so you can just transmit and put it in the lab. Oh, really? It was always consumed as far as you know. Was it always consumed? I don't think so in 30s. I'm pretty sure it just gave him a copy. Like the data, and then you could send the original back. I think. Okay, well that's fine. So she's working, and we'll keep generating science points for us. And then once she's got a maximum of 500, we can transmit that back home. Oh, I see, Leica. That's good to know. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so we're good. So, this base will continue its operation. We will send additional parts. Now, did I complete the mission? So, have a facility... Yeah, so I haven't completed... Oh, hang on. So... I think I completed the send data and, yeah, put down the flag and the send data missions. But in order to complete the new surface outpost mission, I need to have a facility that supports at least 5 Kerbals. And we also need to dock 2 vessels. Okay, so that will be on the next mission. So we'll send a hitchhiker's container, so a big container with Kerbals where they can live. And it'll be very similar to this loader, effectively. Probably a bit lighter. And we'll also send some scientific measuring tools. Thank you, Fusel. Thank you very much, Fusel. In addition, we'll probably send a rover, like some sort of small vehicle that they can use to drive around the crater. And, retrieve things. The rover's probably going to have a scanner arm on it. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, thank you for watching, folks. So this was the moon landing. It succeeded. Whilst we're here... Can I just in case we have an accident, shut down all 3 engines? Cool. Just in case I press the wrong button. Yeah, we're good. SAS is off, brakes are on, gears down. Good to hear it, Dark. Yeah, I do recommend. I do strongly recommend. Yeah, so let's have Bill go back inside. Go watch telly or something. Da-da-da-da, Can he get through the underside door? Maybe save it before he causes a physics problem. No, go through the upper side door. Right. Whee. Nice. Oh yeah, let me just test something. So engine is fixed stuff, right? Let me just quick save. So if I break this, can he fix it? So break that off. Get tangled up in the solar panel, why don't you? So can you now repair this? Or is that not a thing? If it's not, I'll just load it. No? So what are engineers for? I thought they fixed stuff that was damaged. Is that not what they're for? How strange. Oh, with according level. Does he not? Oh, I see, he's only level 0. Right. Okay. It wasn't damaged, that was completely destroyed. Fair enough. So you think solar panels are level 3, tyres are level 2. Sure. Makes sense. Right, okay, so I'll leave them working and then go back to Kerbal. Hi there, Toby1. Toby1 is in the chat, folks. A person who speaks a lot when people play games. A caster, yes. A narrator. And an all-round knobhead. I hope you're well, Toby1. Okay, warp to the next morning. Whee! Ta-da! Right, so let's get a proper save. Moon base made. Toby1 smells. Right. Pop out of here. Da-da-da-da-da. Kerbal seems to take forever to close now. Okay. Ugh. Right, never mind. I'll just terminate it. So, thank you for watching, folks. So I have to bugger off now because I've got lots to do. So the plan now is to keep editing Space Engineers Bullshittery Part 3 that will end up on YouTube in probably a couple of weeks. The video is about 10 minutes long, and I've done the text and the animation keyframing for I think 1 minute and 5 seconds. It takes me about, well, a full day of editing. I can do about a minute of keyframing. It is just that intensive, as it is just that, there's just lots and lots to keyframe, and it just takes forever. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. I'll do the best I can. And I'll be back later this evening for some stuff, maybe Hold Fast, maybe Halo. I don't know what people are doing. I'll find out later tonight. So, yeah. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely afternoon. And, what's that, Duckslayer? Also consider taking some time to go to the gym. I have a gym membership. I do, Duckslayer. I have a gym membership. Toby1, did you know? I have a gym membership. Yes. Oh, yes. Anyway, sorry, wait a second. Twitch's update has confused the fuck out of me. What the fuck? Oh, it's weird. Oh, here we go. So, right, stream team. Oh, okay, so none of the other ZF guys are currently streaming. So, who else is on? Dinklebean is playing. What's Dinklebean doing? So the guy that I play Holdfast Nations at War with, he's playing... I have no idea what this is. I don't have a clue. Anyway, I'll hand you over to him then. So Dinklebean is the posh officer bloke that I play Holdfast with on... well, you've probably seen him in that Holdfast video. Yeah, the guy running around yelling orders. So, yeah, I'll leave you with him. All the best. Thank you for watching. Have a good afternoon. And see you again soon, folks. Take care.